All right, let's do this thing, boys. What's the date today?
18th.
The 18th.
Yeah.
Kyle, am I 3 or 4?
You're 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the 608 Show. It's the 76th podcast that we've done together as a whole. George, is this like your 4th, 5th one?
I'm on a fucking roll.
Yeah, we're vets now. So 76. Quick fact before we get into today. I completely de-seasonized our podcast on iTunes and
So
Spotify.
that there's no seasons.
No
left.
seasons. Now we're just numbers.
Well, that makes a lot more sense.
It took me forever, but it's such a debacle. Like when you go into it and you just see it in seasons, people think they have to watch from the first one. And that's like not the fucking
you don't do
case.
that.
Because normally we just talk the same bullshit each week. Just a little different, different questions. We get a little uglier each week. That's usually how it goes. So we have a lot to talk about today. I wrote nothing on that fucking board. So
we'll figure it
news.
out.
I got a bunch of news. We got Pac's shitty ass segments. Hopefully he could step up to the plate today. Answer the internet. All-Star Weekend. We'll talk a little bit about that. Random chatter about our weekend. That's gonna be our show. Real simple one to this
You
week.
got trivia too.
Next week, before we even get into
I will not
our
be here
intro,
next week.
you two won't be here.
Yeah.
It's me and you. And I'm going to ask Brandon Cool to join us. I'm going to.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm trying to line up an interview. So me and you will talk more about it. It'll be simple.
Cool,
Well,
cool.
just me and you in here chilling.
Oh, great.
Great. Doing our
It's
thing.
gonna be a roast Jordan night.
Maybe next week we won't do it on Tuesday. Maybe we'll try to get 4 people in here on like a Saturday and have a couple beers.
I'm down for that. It'd be fun.
I'm thinking that's what would be
I
fun.
think I have a bus on Friday night, so I could probably be shit-faced by the time I get here.
We're talking about, aren't you gone?
No, like, because I thought you were
Not
saying...
this next Saturday, the following Saturday.
Following
After
Saturday.
next
No,
we'll
I'll be back.
Oh,
We're going this Saturday.
you guys are going this
Yeah,
Saturday?
we're gone
Yeah.
this Saturday till Wednesday next week.
Oh, fuck. Then we can just all 4 of us come up here and drink.
Yeah, I have a bus on Friday night, so I'll probably be shit-faced by
Whose
the time I
bus do
get
you
here.
got?
No, we'll talk about that
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. Okay. So before we start, I do have. I did tell you last week you're supposed to do this, but I just knew that it wasn't going to happen. So I brought our TikTok of the day.
Oh, no,
the
I already
audio.
had it figured out.
But you can't. What do you mean?
I already know which one I'm going to do.
Well, I'm doing it.
Oh.
I already downloaded into this. We could do 2 of them. You could do one too.
I already told you which one I was going to do.
Okay, well, we're going to do 2 of them. I'll do one now. You'll do one later. So we're just going to start before we get into our intro. This is mine. It's from my boy, Trevor Wallace. I fucking love him. He's hilarious. It's one of his, with Valentine's Day, February, it just happened.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of their Valentines from, it was either E-Boys. I'm pretty sure it was Frat Boys. Like what a Frat Boys Valentine's would be.
These Rockies are blue. I'm trying to take a Jello shot off of you.
What do you and Coke have in common? You both keep me up all night thinking.
What do you and my dad's yacht have in common? You can both handle my load. It's a pontoon boat, but whatever.
If I was a mouthful of Listerine, could you handle me for 30 seconds? Or would you spit me out?
Roses are red. My pullout game is trash. Like the great French Montana said, you could park 10 Tahoes on that ass. I got 3 Tahoes at the crib.
Vodka sodas last forever, and so does our love.
I'm like a GPA. The drunker I get, the lower I'll go. Wait, but like on a girl.
Roses are red, violets are blue. We can't have a threesome if you don't bring your hot friend too.
Roses are red. Your tits are looking heavy. Did you hear that? Oh, that was just me revving my Chevy.
Roses are red, capless top house. When Beta's fucking next door, it sounds like a mouse.
I'm sorry I came too quick. It was 'cause of you. That pussy's tighter than a brand new shoe.
All right, hit the intro.
Those guys are funny.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need a little bit more of your love. Give me all your love.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
'Cause I can get enough.
All right, we are back. So we're gonna dive right into news. I'm gonna try this. What I'm gonna do, boys. I'm gonna try and split it up just a little bit. So, like this week, we're gonna go news. You know, we're gonna have our segments, and we're gonna like mix them up so they're not all in the same order each week. So this week we started news. So I brought a bunch of news. We're just gonna chat about it a little bit. You in on that, Jor?
Yep.
You in on that,
Yeah.
Jason?
Yeah, I was just looking something up quick.
All right. First one, gun rights activist Caitlin Bennett,
Yep.
or known on Twitter as Poop Girl, says she was met by a riot visiting Ohio University. I saw the videos.
Yeah, so did I.
Seen it too.
Yeah, they were splashing her with shit. I don't know.
I
They were
don't
in a
get
big.
why. I don't get why that guy, like the driver, just kept his window down. Just catch him, whatever that shit was
Yeah.
thrown at him.
What's up, Minnie 2264? I think that's Jor's mom. But hello. She said, "Hey guys, say
No.
hi to your mom."
Nope.
We don't. Okay, this isn't his mom. That's embarrassing. But say hello.
Hello, Kelly.
There we go.
Good.
Shit. That's not. I'm not Kelly. So okay. So I saw the video. First off, this girl's a fucking moron.
Okay.
I will say this is just a pod for the people. We talk about how it is. I do love gun rights.
So
I love having them, but I hate this fucking girl.
KFC fucking has a huge battle.
So
with her,
apparently
too.
she went to a party.
Frat party.
How old
Kelly
is this
says
girl?
hi, Pac.
she's probably about our age.
So
She's a little bit younger than us.
yeah. So whatever.
Okay.
She. I just lost my train of thought. Okay.
So she went to a frat party.
Yes, and apparently she shit herself. She passed out and pooped herself.
And it's like a
Oh, it's-
way too much.
Is there video of it or like
No,
pictures?
I doubt it.
There's just a picture.
You shit yourself one time and all of a sudden you hate guns, or what's happened?
No, she loves
it's the
guns.
other way.
She loves
She
guns.
loves guns.
Oh.
She's the other way.
Let me see what I can find quick.
Okay.
So-
but anywho, on Twitter, so everyone calls her Poop Girl now.
Nice.
And she of course denies that she shit herself, like
I mean,
any other
As
person
anyone
would.
who shit themselves would.
Yes.
Unless you're Jason who loves it.
But one of the biggest guys on Barstool, KFC, he is like on the other side. Like he won't let it go away. Anytime she tweets anything, he makes sure that people like the poop.
Oh yeah,
bring
if
up the
She
poop.
tweets. Just go look at her Twitter. Like anything that she tweets, people will comment their picture, the shitter picture on there. And what else does she do? She like goes to all these like liberal, like
Events.
Here we
and
go.
she just like gets in their face about all
So
this
and
shit.
then
It's,
she
like,
videotapes
pointless.
it,
It's
and
like
like
pointless.
there was like one where she was trying to like make a cop look bad, and
good.
it made her like she's like, "Are you telling me that you can't help me or whatever?" And the cop's like, "No, none of these people. We're in
disturbing
the
the
public."
peace. Yeah.
Okay, this cannot fucking be it.
Let me see
Let's
it.
see
I
it.
know which one it is.
Let's see it.
I want to see too.
Yes, that's it. That's
Oh,
a shit.
no way!
Throw
That's
that
a shit
my
one.
way.
No way!
That's the one that's always on her Twitter page.
That's nasty.
That's a lot of poop.
That's gross.
That can't be real.
That's
How is it wrong?
I'm
Not
not
though.
lying to you.
I feel like someone
Do
shit
it
on
for
it.
state.
It's always on her Twitter page.
So
Mind you,
I can't get that. That's a lot of poop. That is a lot
I can't
of.
stop
And
looking
it's,
at
and it's
it.
always Jordan. They always
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And they always every time that she's doing an interview with like some college kid, he'll like lead on the story and then he'll be like, "Oh, wait a second, aren't you the girl that shit her pants at that frat party?"
So everyone hates this girl.
Like they'll go up and interview her.
She's super annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll go up and like interview her and like act normal, and like she'll think it's an actual interview, and then they'll be like, "Oh wait a second, did you shit yourself?" And she'll be like, "God fucking damn it!" All right, on to the next one. Stranger Things 4 trailer comes out.
I seen that.
Here's the thing, boys. Something about Stranger Things. I think it's one of my favorite shows I've ever seen.
I haven't seen it.
I didn't finish 3.
Of course, because Kyle, you are a quitter. You are known not to finish anything.
Kyle,
If I start something,
I'll
I
come
always
back.
finish
I
it.
am habitually known to fall asleep during TV shows when I'm watching them. I even seen the whole thing.
Stranger Things is tough to fall asleep to.
Yeah. it is.
How?
I stopped.
It's very.
Because, Corey, I turn stuff on before I go to bed at night.
See, I can't do
and
that.
it takes
Can't
me
do that.
like 10
No,
minutes.
I watch
gone.
the. That's what The Office is for.
If,
You
I,
turn
if
The
I'm watching a
Office on.
show that like I'm watching for the first time, when I know I'm getting drowsy, I'll throw something else on quick.
Yes,
So that-
100%.
I got my sleepy time shows, and I got my awake shows.
I sleep with the TV on, like at all times.
And then
Like
you
the
have your-
TV's on all night.
Then you have your intercourse shows. You know, that's which can also fall into The Office or Parks and Rec as well. You know, the stuff.
Netflix and chill.
See,
shows.
I had no idea what the fuck you were just
I
talking
have-
about.
No, like the
intercourse shows,
the
he
background
says.
noise, the background noise. to
Planet,
fucking-
Planet Earth's a good one for that, too.
Oh,
What, dude? No, I've
I
always been the if you're gonna have sex, you throw on a fucking movie.
Yep.
You got the full movie.
If
Like,
if it's not your current girlfriend and it's a random, like
Oh Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
what is
What-
it?
what-
Friends with benefits.
so you're saying like someone else, not yourself.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you're
yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
see,
I
you
would
said
agree.
that wrong.
Actually,
You said
no,
that
I
wrong.
would agree with that. If you're gonna do that, have a movie you know has a little sexy time in the
in
movie.
it, and
And
it's
you're
also
dropping
got it in the
hints.
background.
Yeah.
That's like, hey,
you
ain't-
know what
don't
this
be
is.
sticking around here.
And then you throw on the notebook and like, oh my god, he's in
Here
love with
comes
her.
the here comes the fingy. Okay, and that's
that's it.
that's the moment. Boy Scouts of America files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy after slew of sexual abuse lawsuits.
I did
seen
see that actually.
Yes, so I did want to make sure that it's a point. Everyone knows this. Kyle was a Boy Scout.
I was.
I was not.
So I'm not saying yes or nay to anything that has ever partaken with Kyle and the Boy Scouts
not that
of
I can
America.
remember.
I'm sure you
I
can't.
wasn't a cute kid.
So here's the thing. I mean, obviously it's a terrible situation, but this is the exact fucking reason I ain't letting any of my kids go to the Boy Scouts.
no, I wouldn't let my kids in Boy Scout anyway.
Because whatever father or whatever fucking dude that's doing the Boy Scouts, there's a reason.
My dad was there 90% of the time.
Oh,
So,
great.
like-
So what are you trying to say?
No, he's just
So there's a 10% chance that you did get sexually assaulted
by
there.
my own dad.
No, 'cause when your dad wasn't there. Do the fucking math.
Yeah. So apparently,
No.
apparently they filed for Chapter 11 because they plan to pay the people that did wrong in the Boy Scouts. Whatever ones were ever in those cases, and then they're going to like reopen back up.
I don't really, honestly, I don't give one fuck.
I
about
tell
the
you
Boy
one thing about.
Scout.
I tell you one thing about him. You try to put my chubby little 5th grade ass in one of those outfits, I'm looking at you saying, "Fuck off, bud." You got an adult medium, bitch. Wow. Because I wear a large. Fuck, I was a huge little human being. All right, next one I got. Massachusetts State Representative David Nangle arrested this morning for using campaign funds. What do you think he used them for?
Prostitutes.
No.
Drugs. No.
Gambling problem and personal use expenses.
Nice.
So he had a huge gambling problem. Apparently, he
But
didn't
gambling
spend.
problems and prostitutes usually go like hand in hand. Like,
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Well, it's his personal
You got that
expenses.
right.
So I mean, that's hookers and cocaine. I mean, let's just get that fucking through the right. Well, I mean, if you have a gambling problem, I guarantee you all this is probably hidden from your family.
oh yeah.
For one. Yeah, so this guy got arrested today. I don't know how they found. I mean, how do you even find that out?
There's
someone
a
had
whole bunch
to-
of money
undercover.
going away that they were
Someone
like,
had to
huh.
snitch. Someone had to
There's a
snitch.
turd in the punch bowl.
Yes, there is. Big
Oh,
or
shit.
small, there's one thing indeed. There is a turd in the punch
Turd in the
bowl.
punch bowl.
Okay. Next thing. Ryan Newman injured in the final lap of
Did you
Daytona
watch it?
500.
Yeah.
Yes.
They said, well, he's up and talking and everything
Yep.
today.
Yeah, he's
I
stable.
don't know if he's walking or whatever.
No, but
but
he's
see
he's
stable.
talking.
Did you see the fuel and all that shit shooting out of the
Yeah.
the car? I was watching it live. I was down at Gooch's eating supper with my family, and my Uncle Ben's a huge
NASCAR guy,
fan.
yeah.
And he flipped over, and Ben's freaking out. And I'm just like,
Well,
and
it's
then you see it spit out. I'm like, this fucker's gonna blow.
Well, after he went up in the air and he came down and hit the wall on his driver's side, I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, then that car hit him doing like 190 mile an hour.
And then, of course, Denny Hamlin
right
wins
into
another
his driver's
fucking
side,
race.
too.
Right? Yeah, right into it. Fucks the car.
You know what? NASCAR doesn't get enough attention.
I like NASCAR a lot.
Here's the thing, though. How many laps can you watch? Don't tell me the whole thing.
If I have something else that I'm doing, like if I'm playing COD, I
yeah.
could have it on the whole
Yeah.
entire race.
yes,
see that.
but you're not going to watch one fucking. You're
But
going to
let
look
me
up.
tell ya.
You're going to look up every once in a while. Maybe see who's in first.
NASCAR's a very good like hungover nap thing to have on.
Did
It's
you
like
guys-
a good. It's
yeah.
like golf.
Sunday, get yourself a little
It's
like
always on
barbecue or
Sunday.
something.
I see. Here's the thing. I don't mind NASCAR, but I can't. I could not focus on them just going in a circle for that long. The
I
only
like-
race I want to watch though is the Daytona 500. There's no other race that I
no,
really am
Daytona's
interested
not
in.
even their best race. Their small track stuff is way better.
I don't see that's boring.
Okay, question. Did anybody know the when they went into overtime what happened? Because I had to ask my uncle.
Yeah.
It's fucking 3 laps into
Yeah.
overtime. I'm like, that is not enough.
But if they
I don't
make
think.
it, if they make
That
it
ain't
to,
shit.
if they make it to, well, Kyle, if you think about it, if you're more than 10 spots back, you're not gonna fucking win anyways.
I know.
Yes, you can because all 3 laps makes happen is people people will
are
wreck.
yeah,
They're gonna wreck.
So if they make it to the white
Like,
flag, though,
Denny-
it's over.
like,
Oh, okay.
So if they make it to the white flag, it's over. Like
Yeah.
if somebody wrecks, then they just wherever you're at.
yeah,
Okay.
they're exciting laps. Though I tell you what.
Oh, yeah, those three.
Like no, that's what I'm saying. Like it's almost like an all-star game. First off, it's not even 500 laps. It's 500 miles.
It's
Apparently,
200 laps.
yeah. So I didn't know that fucking until like I saw a stat that just shows how much I actually watch. But it's like the all-star game. The first fucking 3/4 of it don't matter, but that last
The
bit is
NBA
like
All-Star game was fantastic.
yeah, dude. We'll get into that. I got that for later. But I mean, yeah, no, the all-star game was awesome. Next thing I have a dog run. What was that?
I didn't push the record button.
You are falling apart.
I was writing the trivia, guys.
Fucking press it. I don't know what we're even gonna do now.
We'll just keep going. It'll be all right.
What are we gonna do for the podcast?
Wait, so no one heard any of that?
No, everyone on here heard, which is fine. Short tracks equals more racks. Kevin Newhouse. We'll just have to. That'll be our start.
We'll just
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the fucking show.
We'll
And
be
then
all right.
After we're done with this, I'll have to do a little intro. Kyle, you're down here right now.
I'm sorry. I was trying to figure the last question of the trivia out.
That's your reasoning.
Yes.
You were not doing that when I started.
And then I looked when I first started. You were talking about the thing.
All right, Kevin Newhouse, can you yell at Kyle? Can we get a chat yell? Everything played. Yeah, we know we know Kelly, but here's the thing: is we're recording, so we only have right now fucking 6 people listen to us.
Whoa.
We get like 150 people that listen to our actual podcast. That matters. Now that's gonna be shit. So, Kyle, get better next week. We're gonna keep moving forward. A dog runs onto soccer field during professional game, kicks it a couple times. I had a couple questions. Didn't all
How
add
the
up to
fuck
me.
does a dog get on there?
Kevin Newhouse, fuck you, Kyle.
Damn it.
Fully deserved. Fully deserved. A dog. So, I mean, it had to have been like a service dog, right?
No, but they're
Dogs can't just be
They're
let.
well trained.
What do you mean?
Service dogs are well trained. Did they have service dogs in like third world countries where they play soccer?
This was like in Europe, like I don't know. But here's the thing, George, shut the fuck.
Across the pond.
So, but here's the thing though, like we've all been to sporting events. How does this dog get in here?
I don't. Well, see the way I think about it is
That's like a squirrel.
This had to have been. This had to have, like in my head.
think about like the Russian Olympics. Remember when Russia held the Olympics? They had like wild dogs in like their housing complex there that were just like living in the hallways and shit. So it could easily happen over in Europe too.
I'm
You
thinking.
get into like Slovakia,
I'm thinking this
Slovenia areas.
This fucker was a golden retriever, beautifully groomed. This thing was.
Was there a video
it's
on
set
it?
up? Yeah. I ain't gonna bring it up. It takes too much time. But beautifully groomed golden retriever.
Somebody just put it out there then.
This is all staged.
This is another turd in the fucking punch bowl.
Those fuckers are everywhere.
Look at
You get
that.
a lot of people shitting in the punch.
Another turd in the punch bowl. Okay. I have 3 more. YouTuber Jake Paul said anxiety is created by you yourself. If you have anxiety, you're the one creating it. Twitter blew the fuck up on him.
Oh yeah.
He
without a
basically,
doubt.
he basically said like you're the one who's causing your anxiety, which is
I mean, he's not wrong.
no, but he the way he meant it, you know what I mean? Like he meant like
He was
you
the
could
way,
you could prevent it.
Yeah, the way he said, like, it sounds like he's saying that, like, all mental illness, like, you can
Douche.
stop it all. Like, yeah, no, you can't.
Fucking douche.
Jake Paul,
I fucking hate them both.
Which
Explain
one?
yourself,
Which
George.
one?
Come on,
Which
George,
one's
talk.
fighting AB? Logan. I do want him to beat AB.
His song was actually kind of fire. His AB diss track wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all. I kind of
No,
laughed at it. I'm not
I
going to
like-
sit here and listen.
I mean,
to
no,
it,
but I mean, when I was listening, I'm like, this ain't bad. But George, explain yourself.
I don't mind the older one, even though he's done some fucked up things.
Yep.
I don't really hate.
Logan, the older
younger one, I think, is these fucking biggest douche in
is
the world.
Logan
Explain
the older
yourself.
one or Jake?
Logan's
He's
the
like
older one, I believe.
he's like cringy, cocky, and he's like a wannabe older brother because his older brother was big on Vine, and I thought he was funny on Vine, and then Jake started like joining him. Jake's the younger one, right?
Black
Logan's
hair,
the older one.
like the dark.
Yeah, he like started joining him in the Vines. Then he like got kind of big, and he's like,
blonde-haired.
oh god,
Are they?
Fucking, I just hate him.
Oh, whoops.
He's just, it's like a Jason situation. I took one look at him and I knew I didn't like him. I don't even need to.
I
meet him.
thought he was going a completely different
Yeah.
direction with that at
See,
first.
the fact that you like the older one, then you don't like the younger one, when they look almost identical.
I couldn't tell them apart. I
It's
also
like one of
don't
those.
watch their
You
stuff.
looked at the older one like, hey, he's all right. Look at the second one, fuck, I hate him.
Pre-fight, that last fight the younger one had, he literally said, "I got your nose in the weigh-in," and I was like, "That is the fucking cringiest, stupidest shit.
nose.
I got your nose." I was like,
That's pretty cringy.
"Is this fucking
Why
real?"
am I watching this?
I was so pissed. And that's the only highlight I saw. I turned it off after. It was so fucking stupid.
Okay, yeah, exactly. I didn't like it. I'm not a big fan of those two. The thing is, YouTubers are fucking like, I obviously follow.
They're like fucking cults.
So here's the thing for sure. You don't want to piss them off. But here's the thing. I follow like gamers on Twitch and I love watching them. They're fun. They're interactive with people. They're very real. Like these people on YouTube, they put on an act. Big
100%.
time. Like they turn that thing on and they're hey, like screaming at each other. I'm like, what in the fuck?
This isn't how you talk.
You can't act like this at all times.
No.
So but like I said, I don't fucking watch YouTube videos.
But they're all rich?
I don't. No, oh for sure.
Fuckers.
You make more. I'll say the YouTubers make more money. I mean, obviously the Twitch people do because they put all their videos on YouTube and get millions of subscribers. But hey, we got 20 since I started up. Was it last week?
That one fucking comment.
Oh,
killed
I should
me.
bring that up. I didn't even. Okay.
That is pretty good.
Dude. So we've actually had a couple comments on the Alex Erickson video.
Big
but-
booty take big shit dough.
I can't.
That's the best comment I've ever seen.
So your channel, videos,
Is that?
answer the
It's a
internet.
long story.
Hold on. Let me try to. There is a way. Oh, right here. So we on our answer the internet video last week. One of our questions, if I'm not mistaken,
Would
was
you rather?
not be able to come the rest of your life or have the feeling or urge you have to shit the rest of your life.
Yep.
And this guy,
I think we all picked never come again. Every single one of us.
I tell you what, his name is H space P. So obviously he's doing this because he knows that he can't, fucking no one's gonna be able to look him up. So he comments, "My wife is so effing ugly, I'm already unable to get off for the rest of my life."
Nice to meet you.
Wow. Only viewer at that time was him. And that's what we get. We get that one comment. All right. Yeah, exactly. So moving on. After the dunk contest, I obviously thought he got ripped off. A lot of people on Twitter thought he got ripped off just for not being a tie, because D Wade, whatever happened.
Which they were ripping on D Wade. There was other people that flipped like their numbers that they had too.
No, but they said that they had it set up where they tied, and D Wade was supposed to be a 10. And if you watch like the video,
They all look at him.
Yeah, oh yeah, because they know he did it on purpose.
He
You'd
played
s-
with the other guy too or something.
He's a Miami Heat player. I get it. Whatever. I didn't really care at the point, but I mean, Aaron Gordon's never going to do another dunk
wasted.
contest.
No, he's
now.
done. He's
Yeah,
done.
he's fucking pissed.
Oh yeah.
He just put on two of one of the best dunk contests. The first one was obviously better.
Oh, yeah.
But so
Yeah.
this made people. I looked on the news and it said the biggest robberies according to Twitter. And I just wrote down a couple of them because a couple of them were kind of stupid. Obviously, it's Twitter. So the first one, Steve Nash winning 2 MVPs, one over Shaq and one over Kobe in the early 2000s.
Shouldn't have got either one.
Yeesh, yeesh. The second one, I just wrote this down because obviously, with a lot of our listeners being from Wisconsin, you guys are all Packer fans. Leroy Butler not being in the Hall of Fame.
Should be.
Of course, he should be for sure. He's been trying it for how long now? A couple years.
I don't know how long it's actually.
That fucking. How about that older guy?
Leroy Butler's like the only all-decade player was it from the 80s that's not on it or something like that.
Something like that. 90s, I think, actually.
Could be. I don't even know when the fuck he played.
Yeah, but anywho, apparently, wasn't there one more like? He's dead, but like he wasn't in the Hall of Fame, and his daughter had to accept the
I have no
Hall of
idea.
Fame. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know that about a Packer fan, I'm not even a Packer fan. I know that, but I don't know his name, obviously. So Leroy Butler not being in the Hall of Fame. Then the last one I wrote down was Saints vs Rams playoff game when the pass interference.
Oh yeah.
When he got fucking clobbered before that ball even got close to him.
Oh yeah.
And Drew Brees he can't.
Drew Brees is coming back,
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
which I think is actually bad for the Saints.
Why?
Because if you look at it this way, that means that they're going to lose both Taysom Hill and probably Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
They're both going to leave. when Teddy Bridgewater, you already know can lead teams to the playoffs. He's already.
I think
done it.
Taysom Hill stays.
I don't think Taysom Hill is even like. If I had to pick between the two, I would take Teddy over Taysom
For
anyway.
sure. They say Teddy Bridgewater is going to get like a fucking huge deal, like $30 million
Yeah,
a
he
year.
probably is. But the best thing for the Saints is if Drew Brees would have retired and like, oh, we'll just sign Teddy then.
You know what happens? Guys that had blown out knees, they get blown out again.
Just one more time. 2 more at the most.
2 more at the most.
Then you make a recovery at 31.
Fucking, they thought they were going to have to amputate his leg. Teddy Bridgewater, his was so bad.
yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, he's back though.
Yeah. So, it could happen to anyone. And, former MVPs in the NBA. Shit.
Which
fine.
he's putting up numbers just like he was back then.
20
Yeah.
a game.
A knee that doesn't, that I was gonna try and refer that somehow from like the saying like a dog that shits fast don't shit long. I was gonna try and do that, but like with knees, like a knee that
Don't break fast.
don't break fast, break.
Don't stay sturdy for long.
I'm a fucking idiot. All right. I don't mind him for being a loser. My last one, Apple cuts revenue guidance due to production delays and weak demand in China due to the coronavirus.
They have whole cities that are shut down over there.
So
I was told.
So they said they're not going to reach their revenue goals that they're expecting to reach because of the coronavirus in China.
They said you're supposed to watch your shit that you order. That's
From
coming
China.
from like Asia.
Everything's fucking made in China, boys.
I know.
God damn.
how the fuck are you supposed to watch it?
If you
Everything-
buy something from
just
Amazon,
think,
it's
like-
coming
Yeah, I
from
know,
China.
but I know.
Everything
but,
probably
what, are you
at
gonna
this-
have a corona testing kit? Like, holy fuck, test it.
Fuck. I don't know why, but that makes me like. It reminds me of like The Office, the radon kits. He's like
yeah.
a couple times I thought they were like ants or ant
Then I
traps.
thought it was the thing that makes the noise when you tip it over.
Yeah.
Upon further examination, it was another radon testing kit.
And the last one was out of spite. That was fucking hilarious. So that's all my news. Cal, you got any news?
What did I write on here?
No little notepad.
Let's roll her back. President's Day today, and it's
That was
election day.
It was
yesterday.
yesterday.
All right, well, let's get to it.
Hey!
It's election day today too.
Oh, there's a little sheet.
Yep.
I got
So-
a little sheet right here.
so wait.
I have trivia today.
Yes.
too.
So we have the first trivia we'll do right now. The next one after your segments. You only have 5, right? We'll figure out how to do this. We'll get this. So Kyle, let's do our
I
first
got
triv.
5. Okay. What is the single largest freshwater lake in the world? Jason, you all right? Need a pen? What's up?
In the world?
Yep, in the world.
What if you don't know any?
Can
I
you
don't fucking
tell?
know any of this shit.
Can you tell us if it's in the U.S.?
No. I have multiple choice here for you.
Oh,
guys.
thank God.
A, Lake Michigan. B, Lake Superior. C, Lake Erie. D, Lake Victoria. Jason's looking at
Again,
me like he knows
again.
what it is.
Again,
There's 2 of them that I'm
A,
thinking here.
Lake Michigan. B, Lake Superior. C, Lake Erie. D, Lake Victoria.
got it.
I wrote mine.
Singular is the word that you need to follow here. And if you fucking fact check me, you're going to do trivia for the rest of your life. Because I fact checked myself on this one today.
Kyle, just say the answer.
All right.
It's
what'd you
gonna
write?
not be what I fucking have
Yes,
written
I
down
know what you're
then.
fucking doing to me here. All right. It is C, D, B, B.
Are you
It's
both
Lake
Lake
Superior.
Superior?
It's Lake
Lake
Superior.
Hey! Is that what you both put?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
I had it written
fucking-
down before you even did the fucking
You're a
shit.
fucking cocksucker.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, that one
It is
just.
C, and I was like,
Let's
wait
stick
a
up.
minute,
When
B.
he came and said that the singular thing, then I thought he was gonna try to say it's Lake Victoria. I'm like, the
No,
fuck it is.
the Lake. Whenever I fact checked it, it pulled it up that Lake
Kyle,
Michigan and a lake in Chicago, or not Chicago, Canada, that are together connected is the biggest one. And I'm like, that doesn't
Canada.
fucking count.
here's the thing, Kyle. You fucked me on the recording situation here.
And now fuck you.
And now you're doing, if you do that one more time.
See, you had to get one wrong because then they know that you didn't cheat. Whenever I was looking these up.
No, you told, why'd you say C?
Huh?
What? It would C.
he can't see.
C
B.
B D.
All right, we're moving on. We're moving the fuck on.
Oh crap, we're not recording again.
Oh, shit. None of your audio's working because Kyle doesn't know how to do it.
IT.
It's on to Kyle's segments. Fucking go.
Let's go back.
What do we got?
All right. Fact of the day. There's an island in Japan that's inhabited by friendly rabbits, and that's it.
I've seen that
So, like,
before.
have you seen that where, like, the people are videotaping? There's just a fucking swarm of
Yeah.
rabbits coming
And they're
up here?
friendly.
Never
Yep.
seen it.
Yep. Apparently they were put there during some war for chemical testing. And they just
So
fucking-
they're all fucked up.
no, I don't think so. I'm assuming that those
They
ones
got dicks for legs, don't they?
dick fingers.
Big old dick fingers.
Movie, Spotlight.
Never seen it.
Never
What is
seen
it? What is it?
It's a movie about, I believe it was in the early 2000s. Whenever that big, huge, tobacco came about with priests molesting kids. Do you remember that? There was there was 1,500 priests in the city of Boston, and
This movie's about this?
yes, and a news company discovers it because they start interviewing people, and they just like get. They said close to 98 priests in Boston were charged with molestation
Wow.
of kids. It's got Mark Ruffalo in it.
Who the fuck is Mark?
Mark Ruffalo. He's actually
Ruffalo.
from Wisconsin. He plays Hulk.
Oh, okay.
It's got Michael Keaton, which is the guy off of the other guys, the coach or the boss that works at Best Buy or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm talking about? He's like, I could. No,
I don't think I've ever seen the other guy.
Michael
you never
Keaton?
seen. Yeah, Michael.
Didn't he
Keaton.
play
What are you
Batman?
talking about?
Yeah, he played Batman too.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
You can move on now.
Okay.
I have
He
no
was like
idea.
laughing like something funny was
No,
going to
I just thought of it whenever it was
Michael
him.
Keaton.
All right. IMDb 8.1.
Oh, here we
Rotten
go.
Tomatoes 79. Not fucking true. 93 for audience score, and me is 6.8 because I.
Oh wait, this is the farthest off he's been.
No, I've been below 5 before.
No, from Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh,
Do you watch a movie a week for this?
That was legit over 1 point.
I know. Normally he's like within
Under.
1 or
Yeah.
2.
Decimal points.
Yeah.
Yes.
what?
Nothing. Good. Yeah, everyone, let's do it. Guys, let's do it.
Kyle, at what point?
Round of applause here for Kyle's Pox segments. Best one of the year. Best one ever.
At what point do you sit there and like you see this movie? You're like, oh, priest molesting boys. This is just like my Boy
this one
Scout
was
days.
Right
You
up
know
my
what?
alley.
You know what? Let's watch it.
It was like it was good, but
I
it was
told
slow.
you to watch.
It was
Once
fucking
Upon-
slow.
I told you to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one yet.
If it doesn't start off decent, so like
It was like that. Like I still was like,
unless it's like a movie that like I'm excited to watch before, where I'll fight through anything. If it's slow or sucks at the beginning, I ain't
For
watching.
some reason, I think 1917 comes out today.
my coworker the other day. I was like, oh yeah, whatever, blah blah blah. I was watching The Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
He's like, Greatest Showman. I started that movie. Worst fucking Wolverine
That movie's
movie I've
fuck-
ever seen in my life.
Thought it was a wolf.
No,
Oh, he's
it was
joking.
joking. I fucking pissed my pants laughing.
That is pretty funny. Wolverine movie. Okay, we're gonna move on. We have Answer the Internet, All-Star Weekend, random chatter. Talk about our weekend that we had.
On trivia.
Oh yeah, and trivia's. You wanna do one now?
Go ahead, hit one.
Let's
Kyle.
do one now.
Go ahead, hit one, Kyle. Go ahead, hit one.
I bet it's the best trivia question I've ever heard in my life.
I hope so. Okay, this one is. Yep. All right. What country invented pizza?
I know this.
We got A, America, B, Mexico, C, Italy, D, China.
Everyone should know this. You guys know this.
You think you do know this?
I could
I'd
be
say
wrong.
It's not. It's not what we fucking think it is here. I feel like.
I'm staying
Go
with
through them
mine.
again.
A,
You fucking
America.
stream peeker.
A, America, B, Mexico, C, Italy, D, China.
No, because that's what I don't think it is.
You look at you saw it. It's,
Yeah.
I'm 100%. I'm almost okay. I'm gonna be really pissed if I'm wrong, but I. Man, I could be. You know what? Now you're making me second guess, Jason. You fuck.
Write your answer, Jason, so we can go.
Simba.
What we got? Wait,
Ready?
did you write it yet?
Yeah.
C.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay, I feel good then.
You're
I
an
didn't
America.
think it was.
I faked it
I
the fuck
did-
out.
I did write America because I was like, I don't think it's Italy at all.
See, it was Italy.
For one, I'm gonna bring this up right now.
Italian pizza.
I think my nose is telling me the truth here. Jason, your feet stink, brother.
I told you that already.
You smell them?
No, I can't smell.
I don't know how I'm getting a waft, but
You're way over there.
To me?
No, it's fucking your
Oh,
feet.
I guarantee it is.
What do you got on for shoes? Crocs?
No,
Uh,
it's his foot. It's just his feet.
He's got full blown feet out.
Well, I just
I'm
got
telling
back-
you here right now,
You got back
guys.
from the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, then your feet fucking
This-
are sneaking.
no matter
reeking
what,
through the holes of your Crocs.
If he spends an hour living doing something other than like being clean, his feet will reek.
Not a boy.
Nothing
You
I
do,
can-
you do on a
Well, it's because
on a
I think-
Rotten Tomato scale of stinky feet, 86.
oh, come on now. That's a 97.
I do think though, because like the 2 pair of shoes that I normally wear, those boots, they just fucking trap everything in there. You're fucked after that. And then my basketball shoes just always stink.
What gets me about Rotten Tomatoes is
What the fuck?
is
What
like,
do you mean?
Like IMDb only put like the highest movie they have is like 9.5. Maybe, and that's like one of the greatest movies that are ever made, like that. You know, these fuckers are ranking like 90s, high 90s, 89s on trash ass fucking movies. I was thinking that today. I'm like, I hate these fucking things so much.
I'm just now getting a whiff of the feet.
It's not good.
I just got one.
I don't know what it is, but it fucking
I
reeks,
didn't
dude.
even have
Jason's
shoes on.
stinky feet.
You can't wear Crocs, brother.
Cord, they're the only shoes I had.
No, they weren't. They were definitely not. Wear the Velcros next time.
Ooh.
Oh, my Skechers.
Speaking of, I fell down the fucking stairs on that bus in those goddamn
Well,
Velcro shoes.
oh, I know, but we'll talk about that
Okay.
random chatter.
Alrighty.
So now we have Answer the Internet.
Did you get that?
Yeah,
Wrong side.
Wrong side, baby.
Dun, dun.
We should like write something right there, right side.
What do you got, guys? Hit us with it.
Must be a long
Oh,
one.
it's a good one.
Would you rather only jerk off to the... First off, before I finish this, a lot of these questions are jerk off questions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
100%. Would you rather jerk off to the thought of your girlfriend or only jerk off to your girlfriend getting railed in a porn? They say in a porn too, in a porn video.
Either way, you're jerking off to your girlfriend.
Just the thought of it and not seeing it. So like,
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Yeah, I'd rather the thought of it. I can make it whatever I want.
but here's the thing, like, no, that I'm easily gonna choose the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, because I wouldn't. Well, if I had a girlfriend, I wouldn't want to think about her getting railed by another dude, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, first
And
one.
it probably wouldn't take much for it to be a bigger cock than all of us. So.
Oh,
yeah, really?
100% true.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not a good jealous type, I tell you that.
3 seconds into the video, fuck! Beat me already.
I've never seen her eyes that open before. Oh, we got to move on. Would you rather date a girl who loves sports and tries to fit in with the guy, or date a girl who makes you watch shitty reality TV?
Shitty reality TV.
Sport.
So when I want to watch sports, I can get the fuck away from her.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine with the sports one. I ain't watching no shitty fucking reality TV.
Well, the thing about that though too is I actually don't mind reality TV, so like that wouldn't bother me.
I've watched the
Like, I would
I've
watch-
watched the Kardashians before.
Yeah.
I actually didn't mind.
I don't
it.
mind it. Very Vocabulary's good too.
Yes, Jay Cutler's hilarious in that. I end up watching that stuff when I'm so hungover that I don't even leave the room.
Yeah, so-
I just stay in the room and watch whatever the
So
fuck
yeah,
she's got
so
on.
I'm still going back to I'd rather where they want to watch shitty
I'd go to the
TV.
shitty TV because
So
then
then
whenever
when
they're
I
watching
wanna
the
do
shitty
stuff
TV,
on my own, I can
ass
watch
do whatever
sports.
I want.
I don't know where the airflow's happening or what happens, but this wafting of the shoes is now it's at me. And holy fuck. Okay. So yeah, I choose shitty reality TV because honestly, I already have friends I want to talk sports with. I don't need her to fucking know that shit either. Like just honestly, wear the team I'm wearing, and we'll be fine. Sit in the corner, do your thing.
Touchdown.
Where's the 3-point line?
Oh, that's just good humor right there.
the look Corey's dad gave Jordan. when he
I was
said that.
100% joking. My first Badger game ever, I was just being a smartass. Up in the old box seats, 3 seconds of the game. Wait a minute. Where's the
Football?
3-point line?
Yeah.
There's Core's dad.
Yep.
He's
never coming back.
He's never coming again.
He's never coming back.
I was there next week.
There's a 4-stall bathroom with a glory hole in each stall. 3 with smokes and 1 with a dude. Do you take your chances?
None of us smoke.
No,
Smoke
like smoke
shows.
shows.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
so like a little
75%
Russian,
odds, boys.
Russian roulette, baby.
That's 75% odds.
I'd roll the dice. How
Yeah,
fuck-
I'd probably
I'll
roll
be
the dice
fucked up.
too.
Let's
I'd give it a roll.
pump this question a little further, boys. What?
No.
What? No, but like, when would you make it, or when would you not? Like, would there be
So,
like
like
3 dudes
50%?
and one smoke show?
Yeah.
You wouldn't roll the dice.
I
on
wouldn't
that.
even do it at 50-50, I don't
You
think.
you wouldn't?
But here's the thing.
I don't know if I'd do it at 50-50.
So this might be like very dirty of me. No matter what, you're getting sucked off. I mean, obviously it's a guy. You're
Or
like,
you're going
"Ew."
to the
I just watched this episode of Always Sunny the other day where they
But like, it was like, I mean,
It ain't gay to get
So
your
what?
dick sucked. I'm all in.
so
there's
what? I just
I'll
gotta
say,
stick my
there's
hand
the
there?
thing. Like, if it's a glory
What's the problem?
hole, I mean, you're not gonna see what's
You're
on
not
the
gonna
other side.
see if it, unless you feel like a mustache hair.
That'd be crazy.
You know
Oh,
what I mean? Like,
then
ooh, I felt something. Hey, what's up, boy? Oh shit! Like they start
Yeah,
talking.
I'd
It's
risk
like
it.
they talk to you after, like, you like that? Oh man.
he like, oh, I think this is the girl. And then like after you like, it's this manly hand underneath. He puts it in and says, "Give me a pound, dude."
Nice pump, boy.
He goes to get a little hand action in on it. It's just all calloused up. It's like, oh, this is not good.
Oh god.
Oh God. Would you rather?
Next.
Yeah. Would you? I mean, I'll just say it. Would you rather win a golf tournament for $1 million or win an Olympic gold medal?
Golf tournament. $1
The
million.
golf tournament, you get $1 million
Yeah.
cash.
Yeah. I don't know. What's it? If you win a gold medal Olympics, what are you going to make off like your endorsements?
You go to Subway,
Not
and the
shit.
next thing you know, that fucking dude's
Oh,
humping you.
Jason, but you do get to go to the fucking Olympics, like where they all stay at, and I heard that's just a
That is
gigantic
a
sex
party.
ring.
We haven't talked.
100%.
Every fucking year the Olympics happens, I got to deal with this dumbass. Like, dude, I wonder. Like, any girl, he's like, they're banging.
She is getting plowed.
I heard they bang like
Just a
fucking
big
rabbits.
old sex ring inside.
I,
this
That's
guy's-
it's
cool.
true.
It is.
I know it is.
Jason, I was there. 93.
It's vinegar, pussy.
This is a good question. Would you rather be known? I mean, this is an ego question for all 4 of us. Would you rather be known as the best sex ever by a bunch of normal girls, or the worst sex ever by a bunch of smoke shows?
Best sex
Or
ever
normal
by
girls.
Normal girls.
For sure. Yeah, all
'Cause
100%.
I'm only gonna get the normal girls anyway.
So hold on. No,
Wait,
no, no,
wait a
no,
minute.
No. But like you're able to have sex with these girls, but they're like, yeah, he's just bad at sex.
Yeah, like you're still having
but,
sex
but
with
you're
smoke
still
shows.
having sex with smokes.
I'm sticking with the normies.
I'm still sticking with the normals too
Smokes
because
all-
if
smokes
once
all
it gets
fucking
out,
day.
once it gets out that you're good at sex, the smoke show's gonna be like, well, maybe.
No,
try it
here's the
out.
thing though. Like if you guys are having sex with normals, that you're ready to step up from where you're at now.
Yeah, no, but
You're at
that,
the- you're
but
at the
that would
uggos
just, That
now.
would just mean that I'm good at it then.
No, but I'm saying though is like, there's ugly girls, like unattractive females,
The sewer rats.
the sewer rats, if you will.
oh god.
Step it up. You got the norms, the normal, the everyday kind of people, and then you got smoke shows. If you're at normal, you're ready like a step up from where you're normal at.
Yeah, no, but I'd rather be
I'm
known
trying
at
to.
being.
I'm trying
have
to
you
give
ever,
you.
Have you ever listened to Call Her Daddy before?
Trying to insult you
No.
by saying that you're
Yeah, I
with the
know, I
sewer
got it.
rats right now.
Yeah, I know, I got it.
Okay.
And I'd rather
Okay, keep
be
going. I'm
very
listening to
good.
you.
I'd rather be be known for being great at sex by normal girls than be known that for
But-
having bad sex
okay,
with
my-
smoke
my-
shows.
Do you
My
think?
point is-
Do you think the sewer rats? What do you think the sewer rats think? What do you think they'd say if they talked to each other? But you,
Right now,
yeah,
not good.
no. You used to be. I mean, just a couple weeks ago, you were in the best shape of your life.
You what?
I weighed myself today. I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks ever since our Super Bowl fiasco, and I'm at 217, so I only gained like 2 pounds.
See, here's the thing, Jason. Whenever he starts working out, with slots, you gain weight every time,
It's that muscle.
and then you're like, oh, I've been working out, and his workouts are fucking harder than hell. You do that, and you're like, fucking gain
See,
weight.
I went
and then
through
like,
that, though.
and then you'll go on like a 3-week bender of drinking. And you'll be like, I lost 8 pounds.
No, see, like
He's not eating.
I went through that, and then I gained like 10 pounds in like the first month and a half, 2 months that I worked out with him.
Yeah.
Got up to 232, and then
Uh-huh.
it's just been slowly trickling its way back down.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
I had a point on this though.
Oh, do you?
Oh.
I'd love to hear. your
So, so you're stuck at this like normal girl level,
Oh, back to that.
and you're really good at sex, but
Mhm.
you can't go any higher. then
See,
no.
Yeah,
that
you can't.
wasn't in the thing.
No. Oh yeah, it is.
But
the rest of
can
your
you-
no, the rest of your life.
But
you
if you're banging ugly girls or hot
But-
girls and they say that you're
bad at sex, but you can get better at sex.
you can only be known as the best sex ever by normal. You can only have sex with normal girls. But like I said, you're ready 2 steps ahead of where you're at now, so you're fine.
I'm still thinking of best sex ever with normal girls.
Yes.
I think you can get better
mean-
at sex and just bang smokes.
'Cause
Here's the
if
thing.
Smokes,
No, you can't. You can't,
get better.
Fuck.
And if
All right,
smokes,
well.
if smokes starts gets in their group that you're bad at sex, they're gonna stop having sex with you.
Yeah, but then don't bang them in groups.
But they chitter
Don't
chatter.
don't homie hop.
But here's the question. I mean, this thing is so open ended.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are smoke shows just lining up to have bad sex with you?
I
Or?
doubt it.
You're goddamn right.
Is
Like
it
a
bad?
You're
sex?
goddamn right.
Is it bad sex or mediocre sex?
I mean, it just says worst.
Worst
sex of their life.
Good.
I'd rather be known for the best sex
Wait
of
a
life with
minute.
regular girls.
I'll
What-
stick with it. I'll stick with the regular
Yeah.
girls.
Okay. But wait a minute. What if the only sex they've had outside of you was amazing sex? So by saying you're the worst, that's not really saying much because, you could still be decent, just the worst sex they've had. No.
I'd still rather be the best.
You're right.
Bottom line, nobody fucks me like I fuck me.
And that right there is sponsored by Gatorade.
Chloe's phone
ready for
start
another
ringing.
Yeah, we're ready for another question. Jason, do you have your TikTok?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just gotta go find
Keep that in
it.
the back
Yep.
burner.
Yep.
All right. Question number 3.
Yeah.
What year was Google founded?
This one I'm not gonna have a clue. It's all guess.
I didn't fucking know. I had to look it up.
All right, let's hear it.
2 seconds. Gotta go to the answer sheet.
You don't have multiple choice?
Yeah. All right. A, 1992. B, 2001. C, 1998. D, 2000.
Can you say the answers again, please?
1992, 2001, 1998, 2000.
I didn't listen to one word you said. I think I know it.
1992, 2001, 98, 2000.
My God, I don't know.
I think I got it.
Jason, you good?
Mm-hmm.
You good? No, not yet. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It is C.
Yes! Who puts two?
yes.
Here's the thing.
What was C?
1998, right?
Yeah, I got 1998. right here.
Bingo.
Great. Now I'm in third place.
Do you
Thanks,
know
Kyle.
why
Here's
I
the thing.
chose
Why
C?
would you put C again? I thought Kyle would be like,
I thought that's the first thing I thought. There's no way you do 2 seasons in a row.
yeah,
when I thought it was
that was
98.
my thought because I'm like, it's Kyle. He's not going to do
You know
two
what I
seasons in a
mean?
row.
Yeah. But then I
Oh,
thought.
I'm trying to mix them up.
But then I thought.
No,
when-
you didn't. You put
Windows-
C and C were both the right answer for 2 and 3.
yeah, I know.
And I already had C for 1. Ain't no way am I going to put C for the 3rd time. So thanks. You did that to me. You didn't record. You did all this
I'm
shit.
3 for 3 right now.
We're moving forward. We have All-Star Weekend.
Jason, what do you
I had 98.
Fucker.
So we're going to talk. I mean,
You're still leading them.
I'm leading.
really, really simple. We're just going to talk All-Star Weekend. I think the skills challenge was won by Bam Adebayo.
We didn't really watch that.
But
We were
he,
busy
but he
playing
won
darts.
that. Whatever. I'm not a big fan of watching that.
No, it's boring.
3-point contest was won by.
We watched it, but I don't remember who won.
I-
It was It wasn't like someone very huge. I don't think. Obviously, now we don't know who it is.
I didn't watch it.
I don't remember at all. Burchins? Does that ring a bell?
Like
No.
I said, it's someone we don't. That's not really big.
So, yeah, of course, yeah, we know a lot about our topic here. The dunk contest. We all watched it. What did we all think?
I mean, I like Derek Jones Jr.
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
remember
He-
hearing
the
you
dude
ream
can
that in my ear.
Yeah, well, Corey, we were just having a nice debate the
Nice
the
debate.
entire time.
Aaron Gordon is one of the best dunkers I think I've ever seen.
He's good at putting on a show too. Like after he's got that
He
the
got
good
those-
kind of cockiness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, not like the like.
Kevin Noah says Buddy Healy won
Did
it.
you guys see? Did you guys see
Thanks, Kevin.
the video of that Addison Rae, the girl from TikTok, talking
Yes.
to him?
Yeah.
She was ready to risk it all.
So was he
for-
though. He was like, like
They were just
How
talking.
old,
Call
is
it-
she? How old is she? Does anybody know?
I think she's freshly 18.
19.
19.
The only reason I saw it was because I literally hopped on TikTok and someone was like reviewing like what was that like rape. I'm like, they were talking with each other.
But, you know, there was that tension. I could feel it.
I'm sure you could. Well, here's the thing: is NBA's got 3 girls. I have no idea I know Charlie's fucking not 18. I don't know about her
she's
brother
16.
or
Her
her
sister's
sister.
18.
Dixie's
Whatever.
18.
So if 2 of them are of age, but they have these 3 young girls taking TikToks with all these.
Russell Westbrook was a fucking best.
I love it. He hated it.
No, and did you
The
see what he
fuck's a
said?
TikTok?
He said, "Fuck TikTok. I'm here to play basketball." Yeah. But anyway,
Good for him.
my thing is like, I see the NBA it popped up on my TikTok all the time, and I saw them doing videos together, and the NBA players looked awful at dancing.
Well, they're like, what the fuck? They probably.
Jason Tatum was all over it.
Yeah, but I'm like, this doesn't look good.
No, it looks stupid.
No, and they're all fucking like
Those girls are like
double their
4'11".
size.
They're all like 4'11".
I'm like, oh my god, this doesn't look good at all.
no.
They tried doing it with a whole bunch of people. I saw like Ninja was in a couple on NBA, and he couldn't dance.
The dude, he's an awkward human when he starts
robot.
moving around.
Dude, you could tell, like, isn't it crazy? Like, you could tell all he does every day is game.
Sit in a chair like
He
this.
is pasty, like pasty
Oh,
white.
he's white.
Yeah.
And then his colored hair doesn't help him at all.
No,
And I love Ninja. No,
during the All-Star game, he sat like the end zone part. It's not the end zone, obviously, but the end zone part.
baseline.
And he stood out like fucking a flying
you got
milk.
the blue hair. Then you got the Casper the Ghost skin.
Yeah. So let's talk All-Star game a little bit because I mean we all have our debates. Aaron Gordon can do it again. So we're gonna have Jones back.
He'll go back.
Who the fuck else gonna do it? Zion maybe.
Zion, I think you get Zion in there. I think he'll do it.
John
at least
Morant
once.
said that there's no way he's
if
in
he
it.
gets hurt next year at all, he ain't doing this.
No,
Then he won't do it ever.
no.
John Morant said he's never doing it.
Dwight looked awful.
I didn't think he was going to be.
Dwight
any
looked
good.
like an old man.
Yeah, I thought he was at
His
least.
one dunk was pretty fucking sick though.
And then Jor, tall guys never win it. Tall guys never win it. And then, I mean, at the end of that, here's my thing.
I stand by it.
Pat Connaughton dunked over Giannis and got a 50.
The one where he tapped it off the glass.
Yes.
Was that the same dunk?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I didn't know he tapped it off the glass.
Yeah. He jumped over him and he tapped it and put it in quick.
Okay. Well, I was just going to bring up the Taco Fall dunk. I mean, he's 7'5".
Okay.
And he got a 47. That's
Yeah.
not good. Taco
He
Fall's a
didn't,
tall
he didn't tap
human
it. He didn't tap it off the glass. So
but he jumped over a guy who's
He's
7'5".
the tallest guy in the league right now, isn't he?
And it was like, oh, he hit his head. Okay, 7'3". You got him.
Whatever. Yeah.
You got him. So All-Star game. I watched the whole thing. I loved it.
I slept through first
I
two
was
quarters.
asleep.
Watched the third, and the fourth was fantastic.
If that is, I think that's the way it should
they
be.
fixed it.
Yeah, because they all cared.
The only way that I think that they could make it where it's competitive the whole entire time is if instead of timing the quarter, like the first 3 quarters, make them get to a point total.
No, but here's the thing about. I mean, yes, I like that too, but I also like the way they did it because like each quarter individually for winning the 100K for the one of the 2 charities, like they were taking timeouts to try to get the ball, like acting like every quarter was the end of the game when it was close, trying to win it.
One thing they need to switch though is it cannot end on a free throw.
Yeah,
Like they should have just checked the ball at the end there.
yeah, like last points have to be on a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun to watch. Kawhi was hotter than hell. He couldn't miss.
What do you have? 30?
Something,
Yeah,
yeah,
30.
something like
You
that.
got the MVP.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did.
Kobe Bryant first.
We got to see LeBron versus Giannis, which was cooler than hell.
Got blocked.
Yeah, Giannis's block.
Giannis got
Oh,
a
yeah.
block on him.
Oh yeah, he did. But I mean, you got to. It's tough, like for Giannis, because even in the end of the fourth, like Joel Embiid was getting the post. I mean, what's Giannis didn't get the ball at all.
Giannis's best quarter the whole entire day was like they were like, "What was your offensive scheme or whatever?" And he's like, "Whoever James Harden was guarding."
Oof.
And
That's why all the James Harden taking that ball from him last year is coming up again. They're like, oh, this was definitely on purpose now.
What did you see what he said whenever they were drafting, right?
yeah, and he said
He's
he
like,
lost in the game.
Well,
Ouchie.
oh, I missed that one. I must have been looking at the
Kyle Lowry should not have been in the game. It should have been Trae Young.
Yeah, but it's also Chris Paul was in it, but Chris Paul was hot too. He made a lot of buckets, so I guarantee they're like, this might be the last time he's here. But he looked good.
Who? Chris
Chris
Paul?
Paul. He's having
He's
a hell
having
of
a
a
good
year.
year, though.
Yeah, for sure. That's all I really want to talk about the NBA. I mean, do you guys want to talk
That's
anymore?
fine, I'm good.
Nothing else really happened, has it?
No. So we have random chatter. We're just going to basically talk about our weekend, what's coming up. You guys can talk about your vacation a little bit. We're going to talk maybe about your expectations for the weekend for your Mexico trip, what you guys expect. I'm going to give you, as a guy who's been there, I'm going to
Tips
give you
and
guys a
tricks.
couple tips and tricks
Now we're talking.
on, how to not have diarrhea every day from the food, not, obviously get, poisoned and drowned in the pool. So we'll get into a couple things here. It's happened.
I know.
So
I know.
So let's go, Kyle. Let's see how
Another trivia?
fast. Yeah. Let's see how
Oh.
fast you can spit out this trivia.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Even the notebook flipping slow.
When was the first iPhone released?
Let's go.
I thought you were writing the
No.
answer.
No, I put number 4. I was just fucking with you. I don't know.
Holy
All
shit!
right.
I was like,
A 2010, B 08, C 05, D 07.
iPhone or iPod?
iPhone.
you say
Same
it again.
2010, 08, 05, 07.
That's easy. I hope you didn't look over your stinky feet.
How the fuck am I supposed to see you?
Let me know when you guys got it.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
D.
What was it?
D.
What
What's
number?
D?
What was it?
07.
Fuck. See,
I put A on that one.
so did I.
thought
Here's
it
here's the fucking thing.
What was the thing for A?
I don't remember
2010.
anyone in high school having
2010.
fucking.
I didn't have one.
No one had an iPhone in high school. I
I
had
was
a
all
BlackBerry and I was
Samsung.
fucking cool. I had a BlackBerry in my
Oh,
senior year and I
oh,
was fucking lit.
I didn't have an internet phone until like we were juniors.
What are you talking? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think
Isn't
this is
it?
That doesn't sound
This is
right
horseshit.
at all.
Jason says yeah.
Jason says yeah
he
whenever
got
he's
it
right.
right. We're tied now.
My guess was going to be 07 or 08. Were
My secondary
were the
guess was
two,
08.
So I was just figuring, I just picked one of the two.
Fuck Apple.
Fucking
All right.
A. All right. Well, I'm
All
3
right,
for 4.
all right. So let's talk about our weekend. Last Friday we went on a broken hearts bus. What? You fart?
No, this fucking weekend you said.
Oh, if you would have farted, I would have pressed the record button. We would have been done right now because I'm tired of stinking in my chair from YouTube.
I'm not stinking.
I'm okay. Usually whenever you go, what's that usually mean, dummy? You farted.
Stanky fishy.
All right, we're gonna move on. I promise we're not as dirty as it seems. So yeah, we hopped on this bus. Brought to you by what's his name, Hunter Bala.
Mm-hmm.
It's his bus, so we hop on it. What was our first stop? Leadmine. So we left at the Keeler Mall late because Kaner was just super fucking late.
I don't know where
Getting
he's
ready.
at either.
He was getting ready. Jor, he was getting ready. He's like, yeah, man, sorry, I was getting ready. All he was wearing was robe.
Or open fucking like
what the
stretchy.
fuck
He
is
had
doing?
leggings on.
So these guys all dressed up. I was committed to not going all week. And then, of course, Tia's like, you want to go on that bus? I was like, do you want to? She's like, oh, I wouldn't mind. I don't care. I was like, let's go. Let's do this thing. Because, of course, it was Friday, and I have no fucking willpower whatsoever. So I hop on this bus.
You've been trying to stay in every weekend for like the last 2 months.
Yeah, and I am at a
You've never made it.
unprecedented 0%.
I never made it either. I
No.
almost did the weekend that we went to the casino when you guys came and got me out of my room.
Yeah. That was only Friday, though. So how far would you have made
Well,
it?
I mean, when I say staying in weekends, I only mean Friday.
Yeah, of course.
You guys are missing out.
Okay, George, shut the fuck
I
up.
went out. I got fucking stupid.
So, yeah, we'll get into that. Let's get through Friday first, pal.
Cool,
all right?
cool, cool.
So we go to the lead mine. Kyle's like, Core, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, what? He's like, everyone here is going to go there and get the Long Island because that's what the lead mine's known for. See, I got a little trick up my sleeve. You all know how
you
it,
fucking dare they say this is your trick. I was the first one to do it.
you know how I don't get drunk? I just get the same cup, just Captain Poo. Little Captain Poo. So he told me, he's like,
I was the one who did this.
So instantly I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Not as much alcohol, but he's still pouring that thing with Captain.
Oh, yeah, it's
So I have one of those. Next thing you know, I am fucked up.
They get you.
Same thing
Get
as,
you just as good.
Yeah, just as good. Maybe even more because I chugged the damn thing.
Yeah.
So you drink all that. Kyle's like, how you feel now? I'm like, the same. He's like, yeah, I know.
we got to lead mine, and Kai's was, I think you're in front of me, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting all excited, you know. Go down the fucking
You should
steps,
see him get off this bus.
slipped and fell on all the fucking steps.
It was freezing.
That's a thick ass boy.
It was freezing on Friday. He sat down. He was like, "Up, up!" You could hear him making his noises. He instantly got up. He's like, "Yeah, I fell there." I'm like, "No
We
shit."
saw Pac.
So we hop in lead mine. I mean, at this point, it didn't really feel like we were at each place for long.
No.
We went from there to the annex,
Mm-hmm.
I barely remember the annex.
Yeah.
which
My
is
problem-
nuts.
My problem is whenever I get on these buses, for some reason people think that I just need to eat Jello the whole fucking time.
Oh yeah, I
So
become
people
Jello.
are just pouring. I was just, I think I was trying to say piling. Just piling Jello shots into my fucking mouth. It's like, I don't like these that much.
Yeah. You know what? The thing is, they sucked.
Yeah, they were very strong.
Very strong. The first leg of the goddamn bus, these things weren't even Jello yet. They weren't even frozen. It was just it was like
yeah, it was like
What do you
liquidy.
do?
took
They
the
were-
first one. I was like,
They did. Kate did tell me that there were clear ones on there that was just watermelon vodka.
Yeah.
There's no Jello or anything. in
Cole,
it,
Cole
just
Brandt
water-
got one of those.
So what do? I mean, at this point, you get drunk, you think it's cooler than shit to fucking press the needle in, you become a kid again. Next you know, you're potato on the bus.
That's true.
So I believe we didn't have enough time on the bus. Even, Hunter gave us way more time than we needed, but we went, instead of Potosi, we went to Ellenboro.
Which they were trying to close.
They were trying to
We
close.
fucking piled in.
And I
Did they stay open for you
not
guys?
one recollection of Ellenboro. I remember going in.
I remember sitting with
I
you.
remember going in this and putting the stools down to sit back
I
down.
remember seeing the
Oh,
stools up
wow.
on the thing, but like
Yes.
I don't remember
Were they?
being there.
Were they like pissed or did they? Not?
The girl didn't say much, but we didn't stay there for that long.
No, we were there for like
So we didn't
frickin'
go
a
to
drink.
Yoder's then.
No, we didn't.
No,
Oh, I thought we did. Did we go to Keepers?
No.
no,
We
Oh,
drove,
I thought we went there
we
too.
drove past all of them.
no. We went straight to the mall because we ran out of time.
Oh, that's fine.
So then,
And when we get to the mall, and I tried pulling the old sneakeroo. I think it was about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Me and Tia were like, let's try and get out. Every time, got one big old paw on my back. You're staying. Look, it's this fucker. So,
You fucker pie.
and then at that point, I tried like 3 times. He wouldn't let me go. And then he told, I believe, 3 other people that were partaking in the weekend, do not let him sneak out the door. So we were locked in.
I don't remember any of this.
Yeah.
So
So
the lights were shutting off.
When
pretty soon.
Yeah.
when I got home, it looks like there was an explosion. I had that fucking dress on, and there were buttons everywhere in my fucking room. It looks like I literally got home and just went like this.
he
just
says
tore it
dress
off.
for the podcast. For everyone that listens to the podcast, he says dress.
It was
This
like
is
a
like
nightgown.
this
It was
is
a
like
nightgown.
this is like an old granny
I
nightgown,
saw it. I saw the
striped.
pictures.
Yeah, this is what clear early 2000s grandma wore on the farm. Like that. Like she'd
Preparing
come out.
herself for the farm.
She'd come out with her slippers on and her hair curled up, and she'd have like a smoke in her mouth. What are you doing out there? That's what he looked like.
It was very fucking cold. I had long underwear on underneath of
So
it.
I don't know what happened. Like I don't remember seeing
Oh.
you guys. I remember seeing you leave. I remember being on the opposite side of the bar and seeing you and Tia walking out the door. And I go home with Bailey. He had to tell me what happened. And I woke up in the morning. There was a fucking frozen pizza, half frozen pizza on my bed. Bailey was sleeping next to me. All my lights were on. And yesterday I was playing Fortnite with you guys. Right before that, I opened up my freezer. There was a fucking pack of hot dogs with like 40 fucking hot dogs in it. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, was this yours? He's like, no. And I'm like, did we steal this? And he's like, I didn't do it. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I text Zach, and he's like, yep, they were there. I asked Bailey last night. He's like, yeah, you stole them from the fucking freezer in the back. You look at me, you're like, we're going to make all these fuckers tonight.
Jesus Christ. Kyle.
Tia made spaghetti. Let me tell you, boys, I don't know how any of it got in my mouth because it was all over my shirt.
It's right over your shirt. You probably still had 2 pounds in the old gut too.
Oh, I slivered a good old pound of spaghetti, mate. And then you wake up and you're like, oh my god,
I got a shit so
that
bad.
beer and the spaghetti just clashed, and I
Had a nice little
squeaking
battle.
your way to the bathroom. Oh, nothing like the beer shits.
What did we do on Saturday?
Saturday, I am working here full intentions to go home
Oh,
like
yeah.
normal. So Brandon Cool, former, at BCool6, follow him on Twitter. He told me, he's like, Gore, just stop down to the mall for one. He doesn't have that much time. Of course, Brandon.
He's got a
I can
time
only be
limit.
out for so long. Whatever. Jason's like, sure, I'll come up. I heard Michael's in the vodka, so I'll come see it.
Yep.
Apparently, he was
He
drinking
was
vodka,
drinking vodka Sprites and then topping them off with a blackberry.
which is something else. But I'm like, all right, I'll walk down. Next thing you know, it's me, Jason, those two dummies. We're sitting there. Me and him are drinking Bud Light strawberry seltzers.
Oh,
Very good. Very good.
Nice.
Next thing you know, we had about 5 of them.
Very nice.
People were starting to show up, and at that point, we're like, "Whew, I'm hungry." So we went to PJ's, ate.
Here comes Daddy.
They had leftover steak, and
Oh.
lobster. No, yeah,
Steak,
yeah, but we just got
lobster.
steak.
I just got steak.
Steak was good.
I just ordered those taco fries and that was it.
Yes, you order them for the table.
We're at.
Pickle buys all our food.
He's
Yeah.
been doing stuff like that.
Taco fries at
I mean,
PJ's.
we're like,
Oh,
Mike.
isn't this one that's got like it's like
we were like,
nacho fries?
we were like, Mike,
or nachos.
what
Yeah,
the
that
fuck
could
are
be
you
it,
doing?
too.
We all ordered steaks, all of us. He's like,
You'll
"You
have
got-"
that.
Yeah,
He paid for ours too.
Yeah, you paid for everyone, all our drinks. He's like, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I'm like, no, you don't. Not at all. No, you don't do any of that. So that was our. Then next thing you know, we mall.
Yeah.
Just me and you played darts.
Played darts for about 3 hours.
Yeah, Jor couldn't hit a fucking broadside
I
of
don't know
a
what you're talking
barn.
about. I don't know what you're. We did fine.
We lost
We
every
barely
game.
lost every game.
Yeah, but that's still $80 that we had to cook over.
Yeah, Jake Lang swimming in it.
Oh.
You went to Platteville.
Yes, and I found a very, very good and very dangerous drink.
What?
It is raspberry vodka, water, and then topped off with a little bit of apple pucker. Oh, boys, is
Like-
it very, very dangerous.
Here's the thing. How good is it? Is it good on Jason's level where when I tried, I'm like, oh, that's all alcohol? Or is it actually good? Because you were liquored before you got over there.
See,
How good was it?
I enjoyed it a lot while I was drunk.
At that time.
Yes.
So.
I don't know, Corey.
But that's the same thing as like a vodka like water with a splash of lemon. When you're wasted, you're like, fuck, this ain't that bad. You take a first drink and you're like,
No, I took
don't
a
wanna drink these
first
anymore.
drink. I was like, ooh, I could have another one of these right away.
But it's just like when Gun makes you drinks. Your first drink from Gun at the beginning of the night, it's like, oh my god, Gun, did you put any fucking pop in here? And then, 10 later, it's like, I can drink this all fucking night. And
No, yeah.
There's not even any,
Yeah.
pop in it
the
anymore.
first one, you and Leg are like, oh my god, this is so strong. And then three drinks later, you guys have the you have the bottle.
Yeah.
You have the
Chugs.
bottle next to you guys. You're like, chugs, chugs. Someone say chugs, and you're just like, no one said.
we got
chugs.
the chugs hard on Saturday.
Yeah,
I did one with you.
I don't get it. Like I don't know if like you're like trying to. Jor's like big macho man, but he like looks.
it. It's fun.
Any answer. Yeah, I get it, but any answer. Yeah, it's real fun. Any answer to him. Jor, we just lost in darts again. Chugs.
I got
Jor,
after it.
dunk context on. You want to head over there and chugs? Chugs, watch it.
Hey, but you do it.
Well, yeah, yeah. You guys are chugging on. Then next, thing you know, I'm 4 in. I'm like, oh my god.
I don't know if I've ever casually drank a Captain and Coke in my entire life.
Yeah, they're shit. So that was Saturday. I ended up going home. That was basically it.
I got back to the mall. At
You two stayed
bar
up.
time.
I
And there's Kyle, just absolutely fucking plowed.
I did. We went to the cabin, and my dad was like, "Well, you gotta get alcohol or whatever." So I bought a whole bottle of fucking the shit ass alcohol from the gas station, vodka, and it was like 9:30 at night, and I'm fucking can barely stand up,
There you
fucking
go.
Yep.
whatever. And my dad's like, "You ready to go?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'll start grabbing my shit, and I didn't have anything there. I don't know what the fuck I needed, and there was a bunch of my cousins that were there that could drive, and they're like, "Oh, you want to go? We'll take you." I'm like, "Yes," because I don't want to help my dad. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm leaving." He's like, "Oh, you're leaving already?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't have any more alcohol." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, that bottle of alcohol is gone." And
drank
he's
it
like,
all.
"Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, he gave me that look like you need to go to fucking get help now. So then I get back to the mall, and I see you, and then you stroll in like fucking hour and a half later, or whatever it felt like.
What time did you get there? And who was I hanging out with?
11:30.
If Lake was gone and Corey was gone, who was I talking to?
Who do you think?
Was there anyone else?
No. Lakeman was at the bar. You were at the
There
table.
had to be one other friend of mine there, though, is what I'm getting at.
Squid was in the back room. It was what was slots. Lakeman was at the bar. You guys weren't together, and you were over by the ATM. And I came in and I seen you. Said hi. I seen Lakeman.
You said hi.
Dude, I'm
Seen
telling
you. Said hi. And then I
was
went back by
fucked.
Squid, and then I came back out, and Lakeman was fucking gone. You were just sitting out there. I'm like,
I was just fucking in the zone,
Whoa.
I guess.
where'd everybody go? And
Next
then
thing you know, you wake up, you go talk to Lake, and Lake just looks at you and says, "You were fucked up last night."
yeah,
How does
every
Lake
time
know?
he doesn't.
Yeah, no. Every time he's like, "Oh yeah, you know what you did?" And it's like, "Do you know what you did?" He's like, "That wasn't my question."
I know what I did.
I remember everything.
So then we go to the Ding Dong's house over here.
A little Smeat Felon contest.
And
Yeah.
you first said you were gonna make macaroni and cheese, and I was all in for that. And then you whipped out that fucking whole bag of pizza rolls.
Sponsored by Totino's.
And Jason makes them, and while we're making them, I stand in the kitchen. And I'm like, Jason's, and I'm
Kinda
fucking
what I was-
shit
what
on
I'm going
shit
through.
face. It's a bad smell. I'm like, something fucking reeks,
We gotta
dude.
fix that.
Something fucking reeks. So then,
There's a very good chance it's my feet again.
yes,
too.
because mine. I mean, like, yeah, I didn't smell yours. Thank fucking
You
God.
probably
otherwise I'd
had
be
no
dead.
idea. His probably smelled fine, but you knew it was yours, so you're like, "Yours reek."
And you buried your nose into my fucking
You are
foot.
you can be deceiving when you're wasted. You probably had it all master plan up here.
Probably.
Like you laid in bed and just sauce everywhere from the pizza rolls, and you just laid there and you're like, "That fucker thinks it was
No.
his feet."
I did not have sauce everywhere because out of the whole bag I made, I ate 2 of them. Kyle probably had 30.
I had the rest of them. He was talking. I was just like, yeah, all right. Just fucking shoveled them
Did
in.
anything that he was saying make sense?
No, I couldn't tell you what we were. So we were talking about vacation.
I
I
don't know.
fucking got no clue.
Jesus.
Which actually, that's end of our weekend. Brings me into your little vacation. So for the people that don't know already, Kyle and Jason. Kyle is dating Jason's younger sister. So they're going on a family trip with Jason's family to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta. Where are you guys going?
No, we're
Riviera
going-
Maya.
we fly into
Which-
Cancun, and then we have like an hour bus ride to some resort called Unico.
Okay, Riviera Maya.
Riviera Maya is what it's at.
Yep. So ours was there. Just a couple pointers, heads up from me to you guys. So I went down there with Tia, my mom, my sister. It was for our cousin's wedding. Like Jake Lang was there. Whatever.
Oh,
Name
nice.
drop. I don't care.
Nice.
So we were the only two guys that I knew, like really knew. So the one thing I kind of got was if you're ugly, you really have nothing to worry about for getting drugged. So it's
Perfect.
I don't think anyone's gonna really come at you
Fuck
guys or
yeah.
anything. But here's the thing. I've known you go up to whatever bar you guys think that's gonna be your spot, your lay of the land. Because obviously the beach is fun, but that's like 4 seconds you're bored, right?
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck
No,
about the
beach is so boring. People can lay out in the sun. I roast, and next thing you know, I'm like pissed
Oh,
off.
yeah,
that's
I'm
fun. And then it's
pasty
fucking
white.
And
terrible,
I'm
yeah.
tired as hell after sitting in the sun. So what do? I usually try to find a walk-up pool, bar, so that spot only, and then usually the bar next to the pool. Usually you can see them at the same spots. That's usually where you're going to be, probably majority. Go up there, ask for a drink, tip them $5 right away. Say, you make sure, because that's poncho money down there. That's big time money. That's drug money down there. So you put it down right there and you say, take care of me all weekend.
$5? That's it?
That's it. And they will make sure they take care of you the whole time. That's the first trick. Because you two will be spending most of your time either around a bar or in the distance of a bar.
The only thing that I actually want to go do is I want to go snorkeling.
Snorkeling's awesome. I have no tips for snorkeling because we did not do that.
I'd snorkel.
Then how in the fuck can you say it's awesome?
But I know I've done it.
I've
I've snorkeled before. I just didn't do it in Mexico. I have no tips. I kind of feel bad that I didn't get you guys any experience just from here because I'm lacking it myself. But my other tip would have to be the food. The food's going to suck. It's all inclusive, right?
Yeah.
Food's going to stink. No matter what, don't try the fucking scrambled eggs. They will, no
Oh, it's just
matter
that
what.
powdered
I know you
shit.
don't. Oh, yeah. Bacon, even if it looks crispy, it's not. 100%.
Try it out, Jason.
I'll give her all a whirl.
Mixing.
I'd say I'll eat all of it.
Yeah, you're going to. Sure. Exactly what I thought. do that. So
Corey,
but-
I deal with the shits here.
I know, but it's
We
gonna
need
be
anti-diarrhea pills.
it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse.
Did you see that face?
You get down there, and Jason, I swear to God, if I get any type of text, FaceTime of you on the pod saying, Core, it's not even noon, and I've had diarrhea 4 times. I'm gonna be like, it's the food and the fucking imported beers you're drinking down there. And they're like, no, I didn't drink beers. I'm like, oh, was it the
See,
sugary
I already
margaritas?
know that I'm gonna have the shits down there.
So,
like,
like,
that's not even in my brain.
Their mom sent us a itinerary thing that you can like. It's like cheaper. So like say like zip lining is like $100. It's like $25 for if you're in the resort. And I was telling my coworker about it, and he's like, "You're going zip lining," and he's like, "You're gonna get up there. There's gonna be 2 Mexican dudes standing there, and they're just gonna be like." Blah, 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 like
Fat boy.
fucking rope snaps.
So I don't even know what you guys have planned when we went.
I have
Obviously-
absolutely nothing planned.
No, we literally sat in the pool and drank usually every day.
I-
My
and
mom
then
was
we
like,
go- and then
I
you-
can't wait to wake the fuck up and be like,
Yeah, so you drink like right away.
My mom
of
was
course, you're known
telling
as the fat Americans that literally just pound beers.
oh yeah.
So we went like sat in the pool. You drink till like 4. At that point, you got a nice suntan. You got that fucking little sway because you're drunk. You go in, you shower wasted. You throw on like a button-up shirt, some khakis, and you go fucking hit the town. You hit the bar, like the bar setting area, the dance club. Usually there's like a club set area, which I'm sure you two will find out.
Oh, that's definitely what I need down there.
But I'm excited to see what you boys got, because you two will have something's gonna happen to you two down there that will be like, boys, you have no idea what
we
happened
got
to
a
us.
fucking story here.
We met some people down there on the beach, and it got bad. There's gonna be some stories, but that's my tips and tricks for you guys. Watch out for diarrhea, and tip your bartender. That's it. They're not really good tips, but there we are.
Whatever.
Last
They'll work.
trivia question.
I got one last trivia
Yeah,
question.
yeah. Let's do this
Me and
quick. Let me get
Jason
out of
are
here.
tied.
Huber
right
and I
now.
are tied right now.
So,
Corey, you got to be in this one.
yeah, I'll play along.
All right, sports.
Fuck yeah, I'm in.
I'm out.
Who was the first athlete to win the Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year award twice? A. Tiger Woods. B. LeBron James. C. Kobe. D. Tom Brady.
I think everyone's gonna get this one.
I don't think so.
Isn't that right?
Don't. Oh, yeah, I
that's
guess
right.
doesn't matter. What is it? Go in order again.
Ready? You want me to do it again?
Yeah, one more time. quick.
A. Tiger Woods. B. LeBron James. C. Kobe. D. Tom Brady.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
A.
Fuck, it was Tiger.
Yeah,
I
put-
thought-
God damn
thought
it.
LeBron
had
got it
Ti-
twice.
I had Tiger written. I had Tiger written down, and then I
Me and
crossed it
Jason
off.
tied it.
I got
3-3.
Tiger. Yeah, I think Sports Illustrated.
Tied it? I can look something up quick and do that. Or
I can.
Kai's
quick.
can too, I guess. He said,
okay.
no, I'll answer this one.
Well, you know,
I try to make a rebuttal off the Kobe fucking trivia that you did to me. Or
you
whoever did
got
that.
ghosted. I fucking yeah. This dude's spitting.
Okay.
How long has that fucking Patrick been up there?
Long time. Before whenever the old tables were in here. Do you like it?
I just noticed it.
Okay.
Didn't like that one or what?
I'm trying to think of anything else.
What is going on over there?
I don't know. So I'm just gonna do this one, guys.
Mm-hmm.
No, because it's a golf question.
Nah.
Guys, these are kind of tough. I'm trying to find one that like. Okay. This one, since I know you all three have watched The Office.
Let's go.
No multiple choice. First person to say it out loud wins.
Fuck. I haven't watched it in a while.
In the movie Office,
The show.
TV show.
in the what'd I say?
Movie.
In the show The Office, what does Michael Scott reference that Philip Vance was in high school called after?
Easy Rider.
Bingo.
Fuck. I mean,
I had no idea.
It really wouldn't have mattered.
I've only watched The Office through and
What,
through.
was that you
twice.
saying that a whole
Oh,
bunch
that's
last
it?
week?
I've
Oh,
screaming
see,
it all week.
That was unfair, but Jor gets the win.
Two in a
You
row.
should have did a Game of Thrones one. These two would have fucking
Oh,
fist fought over. it.
Ooh. That would have been a good one.
We're gonna redo it.
Yeah, let's redo it.
Oh, fuck.
that one wasn't really that fair. He didn't even say anything.
Jason's watched Game of Thrones more than I have by a mile.
I've seen Game of Thrones probably 10 or 11 times.
I've seen it 3 times.
But this is probably going to be closer than what we just had. Kyle just said it because I heard him saying it.
What?
Easy Rider. I've been screaming it all week.
This one's the hardest
No
Game of
cap.
Thrones quiz ever.
No cap.
Ooh,
Just, I don't know.
Oh no, it's an actual quiz.
those fucking suck. They don't give you the answer.
Guys,
You're like,
I'm trying to.
it's all right. Take your time.
All right.
God.
See, I hate when you have to like answer them all the way through to get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jason's going to win this one. Fuck me.
Well, then it will give you both a half a fucking point on whatever scale we will give points.
Just
away.
ask one
It's
of them
fine.
questions
It's
and
fine.
we'll,
Yeah.
we probably know it.
It's possible.
I don't fucking know it off the top of my goddamn head, Jason.
Just at,
But we'll probably know
we'll
it.
probably argue back
What
and forth.
is Tyrion's real name, actor name?
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, he beat me. I didn't. I
That's
would've
not
never-
exactly it.
Dinklage, something like
Donk-
that.
Dink.
Mm-mm.
Peter
Dinklage?
Donkey.
There you go. Kyle
Dinklage?
wins.
What'd Pac say?
Peter,
Peter
Dinklage.
Dinklage.
Dinklage. That's what he said, isn't it?
No, he said Drinklish or something. You said a couple different aspirations. I never heard Dinklage though. So
All right,
Jason's
whatever.
just the ultimate loser. We're
All right, whatever.
Or we do it behind the back.
No, we ain't fucking doing that.
No.
Let's
We're
get
done.
going because
No.
I gotta go eat again.
yeah.
Oh, whoa.
All right,
I'm starving.
That's the show. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your week and weekend. We'll be back next. I'm guessing later next week. We'll put something out on our Instagram and on our Facebook that we won't be live on Tuesday. So hope you guys all have a great weekend. We'll see you guys at a later date.
See you next week.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need